Hello! We are floating through outer space, finding you the best acts in the whole world, the whole universe, the whole galaxy. And right now, we have accessories before the fact. And I know they're going to have a fabulous accessory on, so check it out. I'm Robbie Foss filling in for Mickey Manti, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, we're from outer space. We're alien to most everything. Yes, we are accessories before the fact. And we are here every second Sunday. At least we have been. I don't know if anyone's invited us, but we've been here. And now we're going to do what we do, which is just be with each other, read each other. We don't need a suggestion. We don't need anything. We're just going to be there. And we're going to bring you whatever comes naturally. See you on the other side.
I can't wait to see this show. This sounds really good.
Yeah, doesn't it? Me too.
It, it would be easier for both of us if you just said what was on your mind.
You think it would be easier, but I'm going to be honest, it would not be at all better if I said what was on my mind.
So you say that in spirit of being totally honest, okay, it would not be better for both of us if you say what was on your mind. And I know that in you just have to. You just have to say what's on your mind. It will be better for both of us.
You have this notion that it's somehow going to be an improvement if I say exactly the things that are floating through my cerebellum and just push them out and make them accessible to you. But I can assure you, it's not going to make your life any better. It's not.
So you can assure me that it won't make my life any better. And you're not even doing that. You're just saying you could assure me.
Could, I could, but for your sake, I'm not gonna say what's on my mind. It would destroy you. You would just like, you would be a puddle. You would be like ash. You would be like the stuff that gets stuck on the bottom of people's shoes. That what would happen if I told you what I was really thinking. No, you don't want that. You don't want it.
So you think I don't want the experience of being what it's like to be at the bottom of people's shoes that they step on and grind into the chewing gum, bubble gum, tarry pavement, and that I would be so emotionally debilitated that so you care about my well-being?
At least as far as that goes, I just don't think you'd ever come back from this. I said what I was really thinking. I just see you just being a shell, not even a shell. Whatever it is somebody is without a shell, that would wind up being you. You'd have nothing to live for. I don't see that. I mean,
So you're saying I would transform into a non-corporeal state if you deshelled me and I just went into the so you, so you care about me.
fair enough to tell you that you're wasting your time here at the DMV. this paperwork is just not going to go through. You're going to have to wind up getting back in that line again. And you're going to just, it's not going to be good.
Can I have another set of forms in English this time?
Well, that I can do. I'm happy to give that to you.
Thank you. I'll be back when I've finished them.
All right. Well, just go to the other line. We won't be seeing each other again. Jerome just expects too much of me.
Patricia, you say I expect too much of you. All I want is for you to be your fully expressed self. That's all.
The who I am is just, I don't think you could ever really fill your expectations. I don't think I could ever come up to the heights that you place me at. I just don't think I have it in me.
So you don't think that you can rise to what you think are my expectations of you, and yet all I want is for you to own and express your own magnificence.
Oh, that's very sweet. No, last time I expressed my magnificence, a lot of police were involved, and I don't think I could go through that again. I wouldn't want you to go through that. Yes, it was a whole SWAT team.
A, a whole SWAT team? From you expressing approximately some 32% of your magnificent?
The judge didn't actually call it magnificence. Didn't. I think the correct term was pyromaniac, I think was what he used. Yeah, that's what it was on the paperwork.
You know, all I can say is from my reviewing your paperwork, I think that for me to succeed as your parole officer, I need you to like own your full potential for me to succeed.
So, what you're saying, and I suppose no one's listening, you feel that in order for me to put this all behind me, that maybe I should set the court records room on fire so that there'd be no record of what I did. Is that what you're trying to tell me? I hope these people at Starbucks aren't listening.
So let's move into the cone of silence together.
I think people are looking at us funny now, but okay.
Well, I mean, it comes with the territory. The fact is that if you burn the court records, you'll also take down the investigation that they're doing about me. So, yes.
This is a win-win, Jerome. This is a win-win. Um, you'll give me an alibi, right?
Okay, look, about the alibi part, okay, stay in the cone. Stay in the cone. About the alibi part, that's sort of what got me into the system before, so I, I, I'd like to think I learned my lesson.
Okay, well, could you at least lend me a match or a lighter or something? I'm haven't got anything on me.
Uh, well, the only lighter I have has my initials on it. You'll give it back to me after you do it.
Oh yeah, yeah, I will. Don't you worry about that.
Oh,
You have my word in all my magnificence. That's what I will do.
you got a certain smile on your face when you say that I haven't seen before. It makes it gives me some anxiety about the prospect of giving you my monogram lighter.
What? What would give you anxiety? There's no reason for you. I've been convicted once before. Just- You know, I don't ever want to be convicted ever again.
But I've not had the pleasure of ever being convicted, and I really don't want that experience.
No, you haven't lived to have been convicted at least once of something other than what you've been accused of. It would be something different.
So, so you're saying that if I get convicted as a result, but I won't because you're going
Oh,
to. Sure.
absolutely. Just, you're magnificent. I would never do that to you. Never.
You would never.
No.
You know, this lighter is it's very meaningful. This my third wife gave it to me as a divorce present.
She's gonna love how this turns out too.
Well, I was never able to make her happy when for the 32 years we were together. So this would just be this would be justice, and you're going to give it back.
Of course, of course. I,
I-
why would I ever leave it behind among the conflagration? Why would I leave it along the ruins? No one would. No, I would never do that. Never.
You, you know that this lighter is made of an alloy that doesn't take on fingerprints. I don't know if you knew that. That's just this little thing.
You're getting into an awful lot of details about this lighter, which I feel is really unnecessary under the circumstances. Really, just hand me the fucking lighter. Just hand it over. Just please, please. That's all I'm asking.
So all the work we've done on anger management is coming down to give you the goddamn lighter.
That's not the word I used. I used something a little stronger, just for emphasis.
I'm modeling for you appropriate behavior.
Okay, all right. This is this is getting a lot harder to come. Remember, I'm doing this for you as well. It's not just for me. Like I said, I promise. I promise. I will give this lighter back to you at some point. That lighter will get back to you somehow.
At some point, like after hell freezes over,
Or after it's been released from the evidence room later, whatever, however that works. I'm not exactly sure.
check please.
Can I finish my coffee at least?
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah. It's really, you're taking a little more pleasure about this than I really think is appropriate. Okay.
So you think you think I'm taking a little bit more pleasure than is appropriate, and that's the funniest thing I've heard all day. Oh gosh. Woo!
You're taking a lot of pleasure in my humiliation. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling the more I'm humiliated, the happier it makes you. That's, that's just not the way it should be.
So so you think I'm taking way more pleasure than I should at your increasing humiliation as this experience is being live streamed across Facebook?
Yeah. You know, this will be out there forever. Forever. Do you understand? There's no way I can get this. I don't know how to get that off. There's gonna be people. Oh my God. You should be helping me. You should be defending me.
I should be defending you? Oh, that's rich. That's rich.
Seriously. Seriously. I'm your older sister. You know, I looked out for you when we were kids, and now, you know, you're not gonna at least put something, you went online and you liked it. You hit one of those like, and then you went in and you hit one of those love buttons, and then you wrote comments. Ah, what? What?
So you noticed I did all of those things. So but what you don't know, sis, what I did for your 17th birthday is I went on and I created a bunch of spoof accounts and hit all those other things in there. So you've gone viral off of me just being multiple personalities. Happy birthday.
Hey, come on. You- This is you think you're going to get off good? No, because people are going to know that you're my brother, and they're going to be coming after you, and they're going to make fun of you. No, no. Just because they caught me throwing up after I had my first beer, it's not funny. You shouldn't have posted it.
Perhaps I'm taking a little more pleasure than is appropriate for you getting vomitatiously ill from a sip of zero alcohol beer.
Wait a second. There's no alcohol in that? You told me there was alcohol in there.
You are such a drama queen. You are such a drama queen.
I thought I was here. I thought, you know, during Rumspringa, I was just gonna go out and go crazy. It's a good thing our parents don't get cable or internet or any of those things the Amish folks don't have. It didn't even have alcohol in it. I haven't even gone that nuts.
Sis, sis, well, all your symptoms are of morning sickness.
Oh, that's going to be harder to explain to mom and dad than a beer. Maybe I went a little too wild with old Amos Stutfels.
It's just,
Oops. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go back to the farm after this. What am I going to do?
well, when I inherit the estate, I'll reserve, there'll be a room reserved for you in perpetuity with your child.
The estate? You mean our parents' farm in Burdenham, Pennsylvania? You think that's an estate?
You want a room or not?
I'll take a room. Can Amos come with us?
Um, Amos can come. Amos can definitely come. Um,
Yeah, but
but only the one kid.
well, so far,
Let's not lean in on my good graces because you lost yourself with Amos. One kid, room for you and Amos on the family estate, which will devolve to me.
well, it's a long way down the pike, on the Pennsylvania Turnpike for that. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna get through this. I think I'm gonna need a real drink.
You, you're underage. I mean, I would not want to be party to you experiencing the effects of a real drink if a non-drink made you not forget that you actually had morning sickness.
I don't think I'm prepared for the real world.
There'll always be a room for you on the estate with Amos and your one child.
It's a farm, Donnie. It's a farm. It's not an estate. Yeah, you really need to think you're not ready for the real world either.
You, I would have thought you would be relieved.
Maybe you thought I could be relieved, but it's just knotting me up inside. My stomach is so clenched. I can't even. I'm not relieved by this at all.
So you're saying that you're knotted up in your stomach and you're not relieved by this at all. And it was really my expectation, which I gave a lot of thought to before I even verbalized, that you would be relieved by this.
Can't I can't be relieved by this. I can't. It's not taking anything off my shoulders to know. You're quitting still doesn't stop me from firing you.
So my quitting and being humiliated in front of the board by the documents you revealed doesn't give you any satisfaction, and you want me to be humiliated like something on the bottom of a shoe that people walk on.
Hmm. Heard something like that before, but yeah, that's what it is. If you're resigning, just makes it look like, oh, you found the way out. But I wanted to fire you. I want that satisfaction. I want to fire you. I want to fire you in front of the world.
Gotcha. One last time.
You're good. Oh, you're good. You're bad, but you're good. Can I just say it? You're fired.
You're good. And you're a little late. I quit.
I would say that's our show, right?
Yeah, I mean, that was my when I said I quit,
Yeah.
that was sort of my transition to.
That was a 2-for-1 kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to be like impactful in a really unusual way because
I think you got your point across. And not only did you get your point across, you are.
David from Amesbury, Massachusetts.
And I'm Cheryl from beautiful Milford, Pennsylvania. The leaves are starting to turn
Beautiful.
on us. Don't turn off your sets just yet.
No, that was amazing, and I love your scarf for fall.
Thank
And
you.
that was accessories before the fact, and they wear very beautiful fall accessories. You have a nice cardigan as well, David. So dazzling as usual. I'm here in outer space watching you all, and I want to thank everyone for coming out to the Follies this evening. We hope that maybe some of you may join the crew in Maine for the festival. I'm Robbie Foss, and I'm filling in for the wonderful Mickey Manting. Thank you for watching Vintage Follies, and we hope to see you next time.